All right, so as you start to sink back in child's pose, you can let the big toe mounts touch. Your knees can be apart, they can be together. It's really up to you. And just allow yourself to kind of sink in. You can rock around a little bit here as you get comfortable, as your knees kind of open, your lower back starts to stretch. Maybe it feels good to gently rock the forehead on the mat as you connect with the earth. Releasing tension that you might be holding there from looking at screens, from creasing the eyes, from stress. Allow your arms to be comfortable, and maybe that's taking a big stretch and inching them forward. Maybe it's allowing the elbows to bend slightly. It's your choice, your moment to set up your practice. Taking deep breaths. Feel your back body expand as you fill the lungs with air. And as you exhale, release, draw the belly button to the spine and sink those hips back just a little further. Our child's pose is a humble and insightful place to be. This posture encourages you to look within. So find a moment as you're setting your intention or creating focus for your practice to think about what you really need from this next 45 minutes. To stay connected, to breathe, to move, to surround yourself with positive energy, whatever it may be. A few more breaths as you clear your mind and surround your focus on your intention, on your breath. Allow the clutter to fade away. Then let's take a little walk over to the right side, inch the left fingertips forward. And then move it all the way back through center and over to your left. Inch those right fingertips forward, stretch the side body. Bring yourself back to center. And then let's bring it all the way forward into a kneeling plank. And exhale, push the hips back. Inhale, rock forward, your knees stack under your hips. So if you need to move a little, that's okay. Exhale, push it back. So we're just flowing with our breath here. Two more times. Inhale, bring it forward into that kneeling plank. And then very slowly lower all the way down to the belly. The tops of the feet press into the earth. The hands are light under the shoulders. Squeeze the bottom. And as you inhale, draw the chest away from the mat and pull the elbows back to the seat. Exhale, let that go, soften. Slide the hands back a few inches. Thumbs by the mid-rib cage. We're gonna come up halfway. Chin transitions to the mat. And as you inhale, peel the chest away. Keep a big bend in the elbows and hug those elbows to the side body. Exhale, let it go all the way down. Deep breath. And now we're going to lift all the way up. So hands slide down the rib cage. One more time, big heart opener. Inhale, draw the chest to the sky. You can keep as much bend in your elbows as you'd like. Shoulders away from the ears. Lift the chin. Stretch the front body, the belly, opening the heart. As you exhale, move all the way back down. And we're gonna push up into a tabletop. So strong arms, inhale, lift. And let's take a few hip circles, moving first to the right, all the way around and back. And then inhale, draw that forward. Exhale around. And inhale forward. Last time. And let's switch sides. Exhale over to the left and around. Two more. Last one. Bring it into center and maybe rock side to side as you begin to find a place of neutral. Spread the fingers wide, wrists are stacked under the shoulders. Tuck your toes and unfold all the way up into down dog. Feel free to find movement that opens up your legs. You can pedal, you can sway, you can bend both knees down toward the earth and lift the hips high. It's up to you, whatever feels best in your body. Lengthening the spine. Find lift in the chest. Draw your hips high. On your inhale, reach the right leg up to the sky. Stretch that out as high as you can. And exhale, let it go back to the mat. Inhale, extend the left leg up to the sky, stretch. And exhale, let it release. One more time on the right side, inhale, lift. And exhale, crunch the knee to the nose and step the foot between the hands. Good, we're gonna rock back and forth here. Just a set of 3, take a big inhale. Exhale, push those hips back. You can flex the toes up and then rock forward. Good, push it back and rock it forward. One more time. Bring it forward, plant your left hand, inhale, reach the right hand to the sky, twist towards your bent leg. Exhale as you soften the hand to the earth, the knee floats down to the mat. And then inhale, lift into a kneeling crescent lunge. Draw the hips forward as you lengthen the spine, and then see if you can lower them a bit. Feel that deep stretch in your hip flexor. Right knee and ankle remain stacked. float the hands down. Tuck your left toes. Power up through the right leg. Inhale, lift the left. Exhale, sink it down. Both feet come together. Drop your seat and come up into chair. Pull the belly in. Drop a little deeper. As you inhale, bring your left knee up with you. And exhale, find heart center. Let's take a moment to rotate the ankle around. Point and flex the foot. Find some organic movement here. And then holding steady, begin to extend straight forward, strong through the quad. You can let your leg be a little lower. You can keep as much bend in the knee as you'd like. Inhale, bend the knee, reach the hands to the sky. We're gonna step back into crescent, big circle through the arms, around as you lift the hands high, sink low into your lunge. Relax the shoulders. Once more, feel that stretch in your hip flexor. Exhale, float the hands all the way down. This time, step up into forward fold. Allow the neck to release. If you want to find a little sway side to side, you may, if you'd like to find a bind, wrapping the hands around the back of the legs, tucking them under heels, wrapping them in front, reaching for opposite elbows. Do what feels best. Keep your gaze into your knees. Spread your toes wide. As you inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse your swan dive all the way up, reach to the sky. Cactus the arms, open the heart. Pull the shoulder blades together. Gaze moves up. Inhale, rise. Wrap your right hand around your left wrist and exhale, take it into a side body stretch. Inhale, find center, switch your grip. Exhale, pull that over to the left. Biceps stay by the ears. Inhale, reaching to the sky. Exhale, clasp the hands behind the back. Lift the heart once more, and this time draw it forward. Let's stretch the shoulders. Neck relaxes. Spread those toes wide, bend the knees generously so your torso comes close to your quads or touches. Exhale, drop your seat low. Inhale, lift into chair. Deep breath. Grounding your right foot again. Inhale, lift your left knee. This time we're gonna stretch it out. Bring the grip to the outside of the foot like a quad stretch. Pointing the knee down. We're here for 2 more breaths. And then you have the option to move into dancer pose. So you can stay here or inhale. And exhale, kick the foot into the hand, which lifts that knee back. Keep reaching through the fingertips. Good. Slowly start to bring that knee up, reach through the fingers, and exhale, step it back into a pyramid stretch. Reaching the hands down, sink in, allow the hamstring to release. Pull yourself deeper here. take your gaze forward, put a soft bend in your right knee. Ground the hands. We're going to lift our right leg up to the sky. So hitch the hip up, compressing the side body. Sweep that right leg, open the hip, and find a hip splay. Bend the knee. Flex the foot. Inhale, extend, and exhale, set it into down dog. We're going to find a half series. Inhale, rocking forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lowering down, peel away into a cobra or up dog if you'd like to lift the thighs. Exhale, push it back into down dog. This time we're going all the way to belly down to fly locust. Inhale, rock forward plank. Exhale, lower with control. Slide the hands out to the sides, chin to the mat. Elbows point up, your fingertips press into the earth. The palm is tinted. And as you inhale, lift your heart and your feet first. And then draw the hands away from the earth, flying them open. Pulling the back of the hands toward one another, but be mindful not to drop them toward your feet. Good. Exhale, release. Good. Hands under shoulders. Push up into plank or kneeling plank, your choice. Strong arms. Then bring the knees down and rock your hips back to your heels. Roll all the way in. Take a big inhale, reach the hands up to the sky. And then we're going to exhale, bring the right hand to the head and the left hand is going behind the back. And we're going to lean that in. And then take both of your elbows and pull them toward the wall behind you. Inhale, extend. And exhale the other way. Pull the elbows back. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, bring it all the way into kneeling mountain. Inhale, reach the hands high. Supported camel. Hands move to the small at the back. Draw the chest up to the sky. Squeeze the bottom. Push your head forward. Your inner thighs engage as they pull toward one another. Keep lifting. Open the neck. Inhale, rise. And exhale, sink your seat back. Wrap your hands around your heels as you move into a child's pose. Deep breath. And taking your arms, extending them forward, reaching through the fingertips. Let's walk our hands over to the left. Open that side body, stretch. Bring it back to center and take it all the way over to the right. Bring it back to center. And we're going to move again between plank and child's pose or kneeling plank. If you want the challenge of launching forward into a full plank, you also have that option. Inhale, rock it forward, shoulders stack over wrists. Exhale, push it back. So if you want to take full plank, it looks like this. Inhale forward. And then exhale, soften back. Good, so we're going to do 3 more. 2. On your last one, come all the way forward and hold. And then exhale, lower belly down. Strong variation of cobra. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Hands are light under the shoulders. Inhale, peel the chest away, draw the elbows to the seat, squeeze. See if you can lift the body a little higher. Don't allow the feet to float. Exhale, soften. Good. We're moving into that half variation with strong arms. Slide the hands back about halfway along the rib cage. Pull the elbows into the side bodies, chin to mat. Inhale, lift up, big bend in the elbows. Draw the shoulders down, squeeze the mat with the fingertips, being mindful not to allow the weight to rock into the heel of your hand. Breathe deeply. And exhale, soften. We've got that last held cobra. It's a full variation. You can go as high as you want. You can keep it lower if you would prefer. Slide those hands back once more. Engage through the fingertips, through the legs. And as you inhale, bring it all the way up. Lift the chest. Open the heart, take the gaze high if you have space. And exhale, melt back down with control. Pushing up straight into a tabletop. Good. Setting up, knees stack under hips. Let's find 3 big hip circles to your left. Take an inhale. And exhale, push it back and around. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale. And inhale, one more this way. Last time, or excuse me, let's switch to the right. Move to the right and back and around. Once more. Then bringing it back to your space of neutral. Ground those fingertips into the earth. Tuck your toes and unfold up into a downward facing dog. Lengthen the spine. Push away from the earth. Strong shoulders and chest. Lift those hips just a little higher. Sink your heels a little lower. And as you find your inhale, lifting the left leg up to the sky, stretch. And exhale to release. Inhale, lift the right leg, stretch it out. And exhale, release. Once more for the left. Finding that extension and then pulling the knee to the nose, big crunch, and set the foot between the hands. The fingertips press into the earth, but the weight is light in them. And we're gonna rock back and forth for a count of 3. Take a big inhale. Exhale, send the hips back, stretch that hamstring on the left. Inhale, forward. Exhale. And inhale. Last set. As you come forward, plant your right hand and reach the left hand to the sky. Hug the inner thighs toward one another. Find one more inhale. Exhale, soften the hand and your right knee to the earth. And then inhale, sweep up into kneeling crescent. Finding that big hip flexor stretch in the right side. Draw the hips forward and then drop them down slightly. Keep your spine long and your core engaged. Finding your breath. And then as you exhale, float the hands down, reaching forward slightly. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the knees. We're gonna power up into Warrior 3 prep. Inhale, lift the right leg. And then exhale, bring the feet together as you drop your seat low. Inhale, lift into chair. Sinking back. Building heat, engaging the core. lifting through the pelvic floor. Grounding your left foot. Inhale, bring your right knee up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's find a few moments to wiggle out any tension that might be hiding in our ankle, in the arch of your foot. Good. Keep those hands engaged. Hold steady and begin to extend straight forward. Relax the shoulders. Soften the face. Feel the strength in the legs. And as you inhale, bend the knee, extend the hands to the sky, stepping back in a crescent lunge. Exhale, big circle through the arms. Inhale, lift and sink lower. Active through your hands. The weight in your left foot is evenly distributed as you push through your right heel, strong in the arch. Take one more inhale. Exhale, float the hands all the way down. This time we're stepping into forward fold. Allow the neck to soften. Again, feel free to find that movement. Feel free to find binds. Maybe you take a different variation of bind this time just to see what feels better. You give yourself a little test. Use your breath to deepen your stretch. That inhale will lengthen the spine, pull the crown of the head to the earth. No tension in your neck. And as you exhale, pull the belly button closer to the spine, deepen the hinge of the hips, rock forward. Lifting halfway, inhale, flatten the back, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive all the way into extended mountain. And exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Draw those shoulders together. Squeeze the bottom. Inhale, rise, and we're wrapping our left hand around our right wrist and taking it over into a side body stretch. Keep those feet grounded into your mountain pose, strong and steady. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, lift center. Exhale, float the hands behind the back. Clasp them together, big shoulder stretch, lift the heart, and then bow to your thighs. Pull the belly in, chest draws to the legs. Sink through the seat slightly so your torso can touch the legs. Allow the neck to release. Reach the hands higher if you can. Moving into one last chair. Exhale, lower the bottom. Inhale, reach the hands high as you release your bind. Great job, you guys. We're going to inhale, lift your right knee back up. This time, find your quad stretch. Hinge the hip, pointing the knee down. Find the grip to the outside of your right foot. So just a few moments right here, and you always have the choice to stay. If you would like to move into dancer, inhale, find some length in the spine, reach up, and then exhale, kick the right foot into your hand as you make your way just slightly forward. Awesome job, y'all. Inhale, bring your knee forward, and we're gonna melt back into pyramid. So as you exhale, step the right foot back, sink down, hinge at your hips. Allow yourself to float into that stretch. soft bend in your left knee, staying square. Nose comes closer to the leg. Deep breath. Enjoy the stretch here. Taking your gaze forward, put a soft bend in the knee, plant the hands down. We're going to lift our left leg up to the sky. So you're hinging that hip up, can press as you reach the heel high, and then opening the hip, find a hip splay. Gaze is out from under your left armpit. Inhale to extend. And exhale, place the left foot down on the mat, downward facing dog. Let's find a flowing vinyasa half series. Inhale, rock forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Heel away, lifting into cobra. And exhale, push it back into your down dog. We're going into our belly down, our cobra once more. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower all the way to the earth. Take a moment to set up. Bring the chin to the mat. The arms come to cactus. And they're pressing the fingertips into the earth, tenting the palm away. Elbows point to the sky. As you find your next inhale, heart and feet lift. And then when you feel comfortable, open the arms wide. Taking full flight. Deep breath, pull the shoulder blades together. See if you can draw the torso back a little further. Exhale, soften all the way down. Good. We're going to push up into a plank or kneeling plank, up to you. Strong through the core, strong through the arms. Inhale. And then exhale, float the knees down and walk your hands back to your seat. So we're stretching the neck again. Inhale, reach the hands high. This time, left hand to the head, right hand back. And sink that in. Draw the elbows behind you. Inhale, rise. And exhale the other way. Right hand to the head, left hand behind the back. Inhale, rise. As you exhale, float those hands down, and then inhale, power up, kneeling mountain. This time, you can find full camel. Exhale, support the back first. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, push the hips forward. And if you would like to walk your hands down to your heels, staying centered through your midline, you have the option. Slowly rising. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, sink back into that child's pose with the hands reaching to the heels. Just finding a moment to breathe in that little ball. I hear some rain, you guys. From our little ball of a child's pose, let's extend our arms forward. Stretch the fingertips. And then we're going to inhale, bring ourselves into kneeling plank, and exhale all the way down. So we're going to move onto our back from here. So just tucking the shoulder underneath and making your way over so the head is facing the front of the room. When you get there, lengthening the legs, reach the arms long above the head, and let's find a full body stretch. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale, bring both of your knees into your chest and wrap the hands around the shins. Finding your breath. You can create stillness right here. If you'd like to rock side to side, you may. When you feel ready, extend the legs up a wall. Push through the heels. And then slowly bring the feet down by the seat. Finding a bridge prep. Hands lengthen down the side bodies, palms grip the earth. Find an inhale to lift those hips into a bridge. Doesn't have to be high. Push the shoulders down, the chin is away from the chest. Exhale, float those hips down, and then sway the knees side to side, a gentle windshield wiper motion. Get heavy as you move through those sides. We'll be finding one more bridge. Bringing yourself into center. Hands plant. Inhale, lift the hips. If you want a little deeper back bend, clasp the hands underneath the body, wiggling your shoulders deeper underneath you. Lift the hips higher. Keep plenty of space for the neck. Find one more inhale. And exhale, let it go. Once more, sway. So this big sway is in place of a held twist today. If you'd like to bring the knees into the chest for one last big hug, or if you'd like to just walk your legs long on the mat, moving into Savasana. Take anything that you need to make yourself comfortable for this final relaxation. To notice the movements of your breath, the vibration of your energy. Scanning the body for tight, tense, or flexed muscles. And as you find them, allow them to melt into your mat. With each inhale, fill the lungs with air. Exhale, release slowly but fully.
Holy shit. And we done.
Well, at least it didn't do it in the middle.
Let's get our thumbs.
Here,
Perfect.
I have a little light.
Yeah, it was kind of.
Actually, it really was kind of perfect.
What was that?
There was, I think the